In this video, we're now going to get the buttons to start working. We're going to add a little bit of functionality to them so that when you click on each button, these stats change to display the stats for each weapon. Before we can do that, however, we have to put the stats images all in there. At the moment, we only have one. We have knife stats. So let's just duplicate this. Edit and duplicate, and I'll drag it up so it's roughly in the same position. So instead of knife stats, this one will be baseball bat stats, so I'll just call it bat stats. And let's just drag bat stats into there. Let's duplicate that one. And this one will be axe stats. And let's find axe stats. Okay, that goes into there. And then let's finally duplicate this one. And this will be gun stats. And drag the image into there. Okay, gun stats, great. So we've got all four of them there. They should be fine just sitting there. If it's easier for you to see them, you could drag them all the way down to the bottom of the list, but it's perfectly fine. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to find knife button. Okay, when we click on knife button, we will see that we get this on click list is empty. Okay, so we actually want to change this so that we can do something when we click on this button. Let's just click plus, and it's asking us what do we want to do. Well, we want to take our knife stats and drag them into there. Okay, so the object. Now what function do we want to enable on this? Okay, so it's actually just game object set active and ensure that that is checked. Okay, so that will actually switch on the knife button stats, or rather, sorry, the knife stats when we click on the knife button. But we also need to switch all the others off. Okay, so we need to click plus again and drag the bat stats. Sorry, not image, game object, set active and uncheck it so it switches it off. Do the same again. This time it's going to be axe stats, game object, set active and ensure that it's switched off. And one last time, and this is going to be the gun stats. Okay, game object, set ball and ensure that it's switched off. Great. Okay, so let's test this now to make sure it's working at this stage. So when they come down, there we go. Okay, so now I'm displaying knife stats only. Oh yeah, by the way, it's best if I press I to get onto there. Great. Now obviously they don't work because we've not set those up yet. We've only set the knife up. This might also be annoying you as well, so I'll show you how to switch that off. So if you go into your search under the hierarchy and just type FPS, that's actually FPS display that's showing up there. So you can actually just switch that off for now. Okay, and that'll stop that from happening. If you do need to view your stats, you can also click stats right here. Okay, in the game as well if you need to. And this will show you your current frames per second and various other details as well. Okay, and I also want to sort this out so that the game starts with the inventory menu switched off. So let's go into the scripts, into the inventory script, and on void start I want to set I want to turn off the game object. So all I want to do is copy this line, Control and C, I'm going to go into there and Control and V to paste. Alright, and that will actually switch it off. And I'm going to change inventory menu to false because I've now switched it off. Alright, so now it will detect that it's switched off. When I press the I key, it will turn it on, and then press the I key again and it will turn it off. Let's just make sure that that works. Great, so it starts without the inventory menu. I press I and it comes on, and obviously I click this and now my knife stats come up and I've not got that annoying FPS counter at the top there. Great, so this is your assignment now then. So let's get to the canvas. What I want you to do, just as we've just done on the knife button, I want you to do this on all the other buttons. So bat button, axe button, gun button. I want you to turn on the relevant the relevant stats for each button, but switch off the other stats so that it then becomes interactive and you can click between them.